Our first music guest has sung backing vocals for artists such as Zahara and Keke as well, and has graced stages around the continent in countries such as Côte, Ghana, Zimbabwe, as well as Namibia. Now, throughout all this, he has kept the dream of a solo career alive, entering singing competitions such as Idols and making it into the top 10 in season 8. His name is Obakeng Ramaboa, and as we continue to celebrate the month of love, the young man will perform at Winnie's Soul and Jazz restaurant on Thursday in Sandton. Well, he joins us now to tell us more about his upcoming performance titled It's a Love Thing. Morning, Obakeng, and welcome to Morning Live. I really want to talk about your journey in music. You've had quite a long journey as a backing vocal, traveling continent, all over the continent. I mean, it's all culminated in this here moment where you stand here today as a solo artist. Won't you take us through that?
This is just incredible. It's unbelievable. I can't find words to explain this because for over a decade, I was doing backups for a lot of artists. And finally, you know, when all the resources came together and after my session in the mountains, you know, to keep away from things and just work on my music, I'm here now and the album is out. I'm doing my solo show on the 15th, so... Okay,
we'll get to all of that. What I'm excited to find out, though, is your love for music. Where does that come from? Is it something you grew up with? Are you from a musical home? Were you a singer at church?
I have been a singer. I started singing at church from the age of 6, actually. I started singing at the age of 6, and my mom says I started singing at 3, but I wasn't there. I don't remember that. Yeah, I started singing at the age of 6, started performing, and I became worship team leader at church, you know, and I entered a lot of competitions. I've been in groups, so it's been a long journey, and I learned instruments. You know, I just focused on my talent and just to amplify on it. So when I bring it, it's not a raw product.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. Now, a lot of artists say that music found them. Yeah. Would you say it's the same? And how do you explain that? How do you explain that music found you?
I totally agree with them. Music found me. The gift has always been there, but because of a poor background, I never came to a point where I wanted to do music full-time because I didn't have any success stories around me to point to. But now, and because it came to me when I was doing my academics, because I used to do very well at school, and even my teachers are shocked that I actually became a singer and I am doing this full-time. So music found me, it made it impossible for me to do other things, and I eventually gave in. I'm here now, I'm doing it full-time, and I'm loving it.
Oh, well, loving it as well. I mean, you say you entered a lot of competitions. Yeah. I mean, I know probably one of the biggest one would have been Idols.
That is the biggest.
Were there certain doors that started to open after you had done that experience? Or were some lessons that you learned there really helped you along the way?
In terms of lessons, so many, too many to mention. Lessons, most definitely. I learned so much on that show. It's one of the biggest productions in the country at an international level, and I got to do live and understood live, and yeah, it was amazing. I met other talented beings, super talents of this country, and I happened to be among the top 10. That was a great achievement for me. So I learned a lot. The doors opened, but the people were not saying what I wanted to speak, you know? They're not talking the kind of language I wanted to hear. So hence the delay since my top 10 achievement. I needed to come to a point where I find people that hear what I'm trying to say and believe in this concept of music I'm trying to bring in my export album.
Well, high five to you. We love that you've really stuck to who you are musically and as an artist. Now, you've released a couple of songs such as Temptation and Better Man. How would you describe your sound, Obakeng?
Okay. I think I am a Kasi balladier.
Ah, okay.
I'm a Kasi balladier. I don't speak the lingua Kasi necessarily, but I grew up in the hood, but I fell in love with R&B and Afro Soul. It's been there and nothing else. I can have fun performing other genres, but nothing else tickles me on the inside the way soul music does. The only competition is gospel, obviously. but yeah, nothing else would ever give me that feeling of fulfillment that soul and gospel do.
All right, in 3 seconds, I need you to tell us about your album and what people can expect from your performance on Valentine's Day.
The album is out. It's called Export. It's available on all digital stores. My performance on On Thursday.
Thursday at Winnie's.
At Winnie's, yeah, soul and jazz restaurant. My performance is going to be fresh, man. I'm bringing some old school covers. I'm bringing my export. Finally, people get to experience it live because I've been selling the CDs. The reviews are nice. The people are loving the material, but it's time now that I showed them. 5-piece band, 3 backing singers. We're about to do this.
Well, Obakeng, time is up. It's time for you to sing for us now. Former Idols contestant Obakeng Ramaboa speaking to us about his musical journey as well as his upcoming performance at Winnie's Soul and Jazz Restaurant in Sandton on Thursday, the 15th of February, as we continue to celebrate the month of love.
This one is called Easy Tembis. Kudala kwangu kubona ubuhle bakho ntombazana. And when I looked into your eyes, baby, ngimtholile ngowami uyinto yonke kum, baby. Ngizoba nawe njalo nje.